What's up guys, my name's Will. This is currently the setup, the hydrofoil that I'm riding in the ocean, and I love it. It's great on small days, big days, and it's just an absolute blast. So without further ado, let's get into it. So what we have right off the bat, this is the 4.2 Freedom Foil board. It's their Foil the World series by Brian Finch. It's his pro model. The thing's an absolute beast. It's super easy to get into waves with. Don't be scared by the fact that it's only 4 feet 2 inches. The thing you can get up on the tiniest of waves with. It has a great tail. Overall, it's a great board. It has straps, so you can put straps. There's places where you can mount straps on here. So that helped me to learn a backflip behind our wake surfing boat. All of this stuff, super fun. Just moving down the foil, everything else is lift. So we got the lift 32-inch M2 mast. This is their high modulus mast. The thing's incredibly stiff, and what I like is the 32 inches allows me a little more space above the water. So in the past I was on a 28-inch mast, and I'm always breaching on my turns, and no one likes that. That's not a comfortable feeling. So the higher mast allows us to have deeper carves, kind of just be more relaxed on foil, super stiff, which is good because right now I have the 220 HAX front wing from Lift. And what this wing is, it's the biggest wing they sell. You want to dock start on a Lift foil, this is your wing. You want to ride for 30 minutes out, connecting wave after wave after wave, this is your wing. Incredible efficiency and pump, incredible glide, but what I found is it still allows for a little bit of play on waves, where bigger wings in the past have just felt so stable that on any wave above 1 foot, it's super hard to turn. This still allows for some play. Following toward the back, we have the 21 Flow as the rear wing. This wing is great, super efficient in the pump. It's a little smaller in their Flow series. Allows you to pump and glide and just effortlessly, but still turning nice and sharp, getting the wingtip out of the water, stuff like that. But this setup, I would recommend if you're going out in the ocean and you're wanting to prone foil and you're wanting to just connect wave after wave after wave after wave, and it's a smaller day, I would ride this setup. The only change I would make on a bigger day, I would take this wing off with the front and rear wing, and I would put the 120 HA, the high aspect from Lift, with the 25 glide tail on the back. And that thing's a ripper. It's your days where it's you can ride it when it's 1 foot, but you can also ride it when it's 10 foot. And you can be hauling down the face of a wave and you still make those steep turns, and it just feels like you're never gonna be going too fast for this foil. So this is my small day setup. Only thing I change on the big day, I just take off these wings and I put the 120 HA and the 25 carve, or the 25 glide on the back. I've had this board for the last 2 or 3 years, and the thing has done great. It's been with me my entire progression of learning in the ocean, and it's been absolutely fantastic. The mast, the wing, the rear wing, I've had for about the last year. So this is, they're HAX. This is a newer wing that kind of just came out, and along with it, these 21 Flow tails, which have the longer fuselage and just allow for great efficiency. And their high modulus, their M2 mast, also just came out. So this has been about a year having this set up, and I just want to break it down price-wise, okay? This board, they really no longer sell, so I'm saying you could probably buy it used less than $500. And when we move our way down, this mast is the expensive part. You're probably gonna end up paying over $1,500 for the mast from Lift. Obviously, you get it used, you can do it cheaper. Front wing, a little over $1,200. Rear wing, it's gonna be about $300. So all in all, to get into this with this exact setup, if you're going the new route, I'm gonna go to Lift foils, I'm gonna go to Freedom foils, I'm gonna buy this setup, it's gonna be about $3,500. I would recommend go the used route. If you're getting into hydrofoiling, get the cheapest setup possible. With what they're coming out nowadays, foils are so good across the board brand-wise that you can go for a used setup where in the past it would have just completely been detrimental to your learning capability. But get a used setup, go out there, put in the hours, and then once you figured out whether you like this or not, or whether you can do this or not, then I would say go the new route, go to Lift foils, go to Freedom foil boards, make great products. So that would be my recommendation. In the foiling market, you definitely have your top brands that if you can get a used one, you know it's a great product. So right off the bat, you got Lift, that's a huge one of the best foil brands out there. You got Axis, that's another, they're making an incredible amount of products. Axis is great. You have, why am I blanking on the name of, Armstrong. Armstrong's another. I'd say those are some of the top. You got GoFoil, you all these brands. I would say if you see the logo Lift, if you see Armstrong, if you see Axis, those brands, Unifoil, stuff like that, you're golden. So I'd go for those routes on foils. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, my name's Will. I'm a college foiler, and I want to give you guys tips to get you out on the water as quickly as possible. So have a great day. Peace and blessings.